Welcome to today's deep dive into one of the most legendary tales from ancient history, the story of the Trojan horse. This narrative, found in Homer's epic poem, the Iliad, intertwines elements of warfare, deception, and the age-old question of where the line between myth and reality lies. The Trojan War is one of the most significant events in Greek mythology, with the earliest literary sources being Homer's The Iliad and the Odyssey. According to legend, the war began because of a divine beauty contest. The goddess Eris, angered at being left out of a wedding banquet, threw a golden apple inscribed "To the fairest." Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite all claimed the apple. Zeus, the king of the gods, appointed Paris, the prince of Troy, to judge the contest. Each goddess offered Paris a bribe. Hera promised power, Athena promised wisdom and success in war, and Aphrodite promised the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Sparta. Paris chose Aphrodite, thus earning the enmity of Hera and Athena. Helen, however, was already married to Menelaus. With Aphrodite's help, Paris abducted Helen and took her to Troy. Enraged by the betrayal, Menelaus sought the help of his brother Agamemnon, king of Mycenae. Agamemnon called upon the leaders of Greece to join him in an expedition to Troy to retrieve Helen and restore their honor. The Greek forces assembled included some of the most famous heroes of Greek mythology: Achilles, the greatest warrior of his time; Odysseus, known for his cunning and eloquence; Ajax the Great, a towering warrior of immense strength; and Nestor, the wise and aged king of Pylos. The fleet set sail from Aulis, but they were delayed by unfavorable winds. A seer declared that the goddess Artemis was angry and required the sacrifice of Agamemnon's daughter Iphigenia to appease her. Agamemnon reluctantly agreed, and the winds turned favorable. Upon arriving at Troy, the Greeks laid siege to the city. For 10 years they fought numerous battles, both outside the city walls and on the open plains. The gods themselves took sides. Hera, Athena, and Poseidon supported the Greeks, while Aphrodite, Apollo, and Ares supported the Trojans. One of the most poignant episodes of the war is the death of Achilles. After killing Hector and dragging his body around the walls of Troy, Achilles' own fate was sealed. Paris, with the guidance of Apollo, shot an arrow that struck Achilles in his heel, the only vulnerable part of his body. This wound proved fatal, and Achilles died, leaving the Greeks without their greatest warrior. As the war dragged on, with both sides experiencing heavy losses and no clear path to victory, the Greeks, led by their cleverest hero Odysseus, devised a plan that was as daring as it was deceitful. The Greeks constructed an enormous wooden horse, so large that it housed a select group of warriors inside, hidden from view. The horse was not only a feat of engineering, but a masterstroke of psychological warfare. Let's pause to consider why a horse. In the myths and cultures of ancient Greece, the horse symbolized power, nobility, and also had religious significance, being associated with Poseidon, the god of the sea and earthquakes. Presenting a horse to Troy wasn't just a military strategy. It was a calculated manipulation, tapping into the Trojans' cultural and religious sentiments. The Greek forces pretended to retreat, leaving the horse at the gates of Troy as a gift to the gods, supposedly to ensure their safe passage home. The Trojans, after much debate, highlighted in Virgil's The Aeneid, where the priest Laocoon warned, "I fear the Greeks, even those bearing gifts," decided to bring the horse into their city as a trophy of their victory. As night fell, the Greek warriors hidden inside the horse emerged, opening the city gates to allow the Greek army, which had sailed back under cover of night, to enter and launch a devastating surprise attack. The city of Troy was overrun, leading to its fall and the conclusion of the war. The destruction of Troy marked the end of a significant era. The city was sacked and its people either killed or enslaved. Helen was returned to Sparta with Menelaus, while the surviving Greek heroes began their journeys home. These journeys, particularly that of Odysseus, are chronicled in the Odyssey, detailing the struggles and adventures they faced. The aftermath of the Trojan War had profound effects on Greek culture and mythology. The war itself became a central theme in Greek literature and art, symbolizing the heroism, tragedy, and moral complexities of human conflict. It also served as a backdrop for exploring themes of honor, loyalty, fate, and the wrath of the gods. This story, while vivid and dramatic, is enveloped in historical and archaeological mysteries. The existence of Troy itself was once questioned until the late 19th century when archaeologist Heinrich Schliemann uncovered the remains of a series of ancient cities at a site in modern-day Turkey, now widely believed to be the historical Troy. Each layer of excavation revealed a civilization that had been built, destroyed, and rebuilt over millennia, suggesting that the legendary city had indeed faced numerous conflicts and perhaps had even been rebuilt following a catastrophic event that could be linked to the Trojan War. The physical evidence of a real Trojan horse has never been found, and many historians believe it may have been a metaphorical rather than a literal truth. Some suggest that the horse could have represented a type of siege machine or a symbolically decorated battering ram used by the Greeks to breach Troy's formidable walls. The story's influence on both ancient and modern culture is profound. It has become a universal symbol of trickery and the hidden dangers that lie within seemingly benign offerings. In literature, the phrase "beware of Greeks bearing gifts" has become proverbial. In modern times, the concept has been adapted into the cybersecurity world with the term Trojan horse, describing malicious software that misleads users of its true intent. In conclusion, the tale of the Trojan horse teaches us about the complexities of human conflict, the power of ingenuity, and the enduring impact of storytelling. It serves as a reminder of how history and myth can intertwine, turning ancient narratives into lessons that resonate through the ages. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time to unravel the mysteries and the lessons of the Trojan horse. If you're captivated by these ancient stories of strategy and intrigue, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into history's most fascinating tales. Keep exploring the past, and let its lessons enlighten our understanding of human nature and our collective cultural heritage. Stay curious, and until next time, keep seeking the truth behind the legends.